they've scored 5 points in the second half. Q, over to you.
Well, we have a look and just look at the stats. 28% from the field from AS Douanes is not great shooting, but they have just defended and made those turnovers turn into 20 points, and that's been the primary difference. And maybe just a warning or a lookout, because the fewest points in a game, in a BAL game, is 46 points by the Patriots in the first season, and I think we're treading along that territory.
Perry comes back on and will start this final quarter, regardless of the fact that he's got 4 fouls. But that's a good start, because they draw a foul and they go straight to the free throw line, and it will be Osemeka, player who is only on 2 points so far, both from the free throw line.
He has been very poor from the free throw line. Osemeka, he's 2 for 7 now, and you would think that if they're not doing well from the field or from long range, maybe on the free throw line they can try to convert.
1 of 2.
1 of 2. Maybe commentators blessing, you say?
Blessing, well, that's what Q calls it anyway.
Absolutely.
Haruna, 13 points, is the top scorer out here today. Gets the ball into the paint. Made safe by Osemeka. No quick transition for the Hoopers. Oh, well, he just managed to pick that up before it got in, hit his head there, Amayo. That's a nice score there from Wilkins, the first 3 for, well, since Perry hit one in the second quarter, I think.
That's a timely score there for the Rivers Hoopers to start this fourth quarter. They need that kind of energy and positivity to try and match up against this AS Douanes side.
We've seen stranger things happen with a recovery coming. Oh my, Haruna's hitting high, dropping it in. Big 3 for him.
And I can tell you that that's not a strange thing for Haruna to score from long range.
There's another 3-point effort there from Wilkins, just coming just a little bit too long. And that's a little injury there for Diakite. He's going to make way for Ocharobia. Just fell a little bit awkwardly. You can see that he's in a little bit of pain there.
Michael Ocharobia, he's played more minutes here today than he played combined in the Sahara Conference. And looking at Adama Diakite in so much pain. Q, you tell us what is happening.
Well, they're just having a look at his lower back. I'll find some more information once the treatment is done.
Now Ocharobia trying to take the pass. That was beautifully done behind the back. Just look at this for a little bit of a wizardry. Oh, he's good, isn't he? Alkali Endure, the pass behind the back. And of course, the foul committed Ocharobia to the free throw line. And it was wizardry of the highest order.
Yeah, very clever there from Alkali Endure, the captain of this team, as Will Perry fouls out of this game. That is definitely the story of the Rivers Hoopers tonight.
Second time that he's fouled out for in all of the BAL performance that he's been in, of course, with Ferroviario Beta. And we still see Diakite receiving some attention to his back. Haruna, 22-point lead. Haruna on the edge. Well, that's good work, that is. And possession back. We're trying to understand who made that foul. I think it was Mustafa Banji. And there's the spray on the back of Diakite. Throwing out. Toma going up for a long-range shot. Eke making it safe.
Now that is 0 for 3 for Ibrahima Toma. He's struggled this season from behind the arc, but it is part of his DNA to try and shoot from that range.
Just got a quick ball change there from Hortensia Sanchez Carrizales of Mexico. Well spotted. Wilkins drops another 3.
Beautiful 3 there from that man, John Wilkins, the Moroccan international from the baseline. Sweet.
At this point, they might just need to develop a little bit of momentum, because, you know, they haven't had a great game, but if they have a good fourth quarter, it might carry into their knockout game.
Listen, you know, it's we've seen stranger things happen, and you know, all it needs is that sort of, you know, the buzz and the confidence, and well, just getting behind him. He was being squashed there. Amayo, frustration galore into the path, and that's an easy score for Noor.
That is beautiful work there from Haruna and Al-Khali to really repay him for the steal earlier. And a fine way, really, to celebrate his new award, the BAL Ubuntu Trophy, for the community work he does back home in the neighborhood of Bop in Dakar.
Yeah, not just with amateur players, but also with unemployed people, which is absolutely fantastic. And, you know, I think there's more than 250 people who've been involved in what he's been doing back home. And, you know, he just pours a lot of his heart into the community, which is absolutely wonderful. Totally deserved.
And that's exactly what the BAL is about. It's not just about 4 quarters of basketball, but also the impact that these players have in their communities, especially for the future generation.
Leaves a legacy. Eke goes up, that's nicely done, using those long, or the big wings of Eke.
That's a big bucket there from Eke. He needed that. He's been working so much today. And 5 points for the man.
Catch. Increased his tally of 10. Kali and Duo drops it to Ocharobia. Amayo goes and swoops in on it, but there's contact. Bekpa and Haruna having a little bit of a chuckle on the sideline. The feel-good factor, they're just looking really comfortable. But this man here, not looking very comfortable at all, is he?
Well,
he's got a headache.
AS Douanes have really outplayed the Rivers Hoopers tonight in more ways than one.
There's an offensive foul there that's been picked up by Samba foul. I think it's Samba foul.
Rivers Hoopers regain ball possession. They're still positive, and the body language really showing that they have that Nigerian spirit to keep fighting until the end.
Ocharobia picked up the 3rd foul. That's nicely done. Wonderful pick up there, and he's super dangerous, isn't he? Ike up to 11 points, first player into double figures for the Hoopers, and he's 16.
He's really held the ground here, David Ike, especially on offense for the Rivers Hoopers.
Akech going on a little bit of a wander. There's the chance to get the rebound. Akech gets another chance, puts it in.
So many AS Douanes players in that paint, 4 to be exact, to give themselves a second chance at the attempt on the basket, and they get the 2 points.
Wilkins trying to find that sweet spot. Oh, it's a great score as well. Wilkins is just chewing into that lead. He's up to 8 points.
Incredible there. That's back-to-back threes for John Wilkins from either side of the arc.
You can't leave him there. Eke coming in. Get out of my house. And that's Amayo putting it up. Well, he's just teeing it up, and a little bit of frustration again. Those moments when you've done so much hard work, you want to score from them.
Yeah, there's so much going on in transition here, but AS Douanes trying to calm things down. They have 5 minutes to play. They can use the clock in whatever advantage they want.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of danger time here for AS Douanes. They are far ahead, but with enough time left, like you said, Robbie, stranger things have happened, and when you have a look at what's happening there, at least they're able to draw a foul, and it sends Akech to the line. But they have to take care, and they still have to be very aware of making and maximizing on possessions.
As we see the replay of Eke just swooping in and swatting that ball away. That was great defensive work there for that man, Divine Eke.
Yeah, that is his second block of the night. He's shown that he has that rim protector face and look in him to just warn AS Douanes that this is not the time to enter the Rivers Hoopers paint. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Well, yeah, it's Akech up to 13 now. 3 behind Haruna. Nice pass. Out wide, an opportunity here. Just comes up. That's great rebound. Good work here from the Hoopers. trying to find their way through. That's nicely done, and a great score. Driving through is that man Ofia of Benin City, just 18 years of age. The youngsters coming to the fore for Rivers Hoopers.
Incredible. Abel Ofir started playing for the Rivers Hoopers last year, won the national title.
Oh, big bucket, drop it in, fall, foul, falls for 3.
Well, foul falls. It's the same spelling, by the way, for everybody listening.
Wilkins shuffles, comes inside, tries to get the 3-pointer, doesn't manage to get himself into double figures just yet, probably on the horizon. 18-point lead. They managed to get it down to 13. Now it's Akej, get out of there. Ike
with his third block, consistent for this Rivers Hoopers side.
Oh my.
Wow, Madut had his eyes on the bucket, but Ike happened.
Get out of there. 43-61, we'll take a break. The BK Arena in Kigali is where the Rivers Hoopers are trying to play catch-up against AS Douanes, who just won't play the game.
Absolutely. Rivers Hoopers just continuing to be positive here. And Nae is back on the court.
Well, just out of that timeout, Coach Ogo has now rested all of his starters and is going a little bit deeper into his rotation. You see the wholesale change almost entirely here, and this might be signs of throwing in the towel and resting up and getting ready for the all-important quarterfinal encounter.
Well, we've got Victor Damilola, who's the 22-year-old Nigerian, who's getting a chance to shine. That's a great score. Look at that. Drop it in, Mr. Oyabanji. Big 3.
Oyabanji just introducing himself nicely here in this game. Could be late, but it is something that he's bringing on the table.
5 threes, and we level again, and we go into overtime. Just kidding. No, I don't know. Who knows? We don't know, do we?
Well, you asked for drama before the game,
no,
so
yeah,
come
I love
on.
drama. You know, I like drama. Come on, I'll show you. I love it. Ball goes out of play, out of bounds. And a little get the ball back in play, it seems. Everything's set. 7 seconds on the shot clock, and there's a traveling call there down in the corner. And it is Kadim Mboup who's been singled out by the referee. Watch on it, you know, when you see Ogu Adodo, you don't normally see him look like that. He must be a little bit frustrated here. 15 points. And it is the Hoopers with Ofia going into traffic, still with a chance. Picked up, that's nicely done. There is score, look at that. 2 points and the foul. Great work there from Ofia.
Wow, great work from Ofia. He won the league with them last year and qualified here for the BAL, playing for the first time and getting that much experience is very good with the ball behind the arc, but now heading to the free throw line to shorten that lead for AS Douanes.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, but you've got to say it's a 12-point game. A 12-point game. Timeout's been called, 2:51. I want to say game on. I don't know if I can, but I will. It's game on.
I want to say game on, too, because you know, the players came into on the floor. They've turned a scoring run into an opportunity, and you get a timeout call by Coach Pabi Gay. It literally is game on.
Listen, this is great. Ochirobi picking up his 4th foul, didn't pick up on that. But just look at the game stats. How about that man, David Ike? Unbelievable.
Incredible. 11 points coming off the bench and 3 rebounds, but also the 3 blocks that he has contributed for this Rivers Hoopers side to just try and deny AS Douanes the dominance that they have in the paint. John Wilkins adding 8 points, 7 for Ofia. Amayo with 7 and 6 assists for him. His has been trying to lead from the backcourt. On the other side, Haruna with 16 points and the highest scorer so far in this game. 13 for Madut Akech and a lot of contribution for a couple of other players. 8 for Boissy and 6 for Fofana.
You know, there's been a lot of shots taken, you know, when you actually look at it. 14 of 29, two-pointers, 48%. They've got 18% better than AS Douanes in that department, 13 from 42. 3 points, a little bit less better, 5 from 27, 7 from 26. So you get in, you know, there's not that much between them when you actually look at the numbers.
Yeah, it's been an impressive fourth quarter for the Rivers Hoopers. They've scored 21 points and limited AS Douanes to just 11, and that's the poorest that AS Douanes have put up so far in this game. And you have to give it up to the Nigerian champions at this point.
5 fouls for AS Douanes, team fouls, so straight to the free throw line. If there is any naughty activity, they've got to make that safe. Oh, it's up in the air. Who wants it? Well, it goes into the hands of that man, Johnson Anaye. Need to get points, need to get them quick, or need to get a foul to stop the clock. Here we go, Ophir going up for a big shot. It's been rebounded safely there by Thomas.
AS Douanes walking on eggshells here with 2 minutes to play.
And the one place that they can not walk on eggshells is defensively. That's what's won in the game. And when you take the pressure off of the foot of the gas, it does struggle, and they do struggle a little bit in this fourth quarter.
Picked up there, and they will go to the free throw line because of that foul there. And you know, it just gives you an idea of this is how this is going to be played for the next few minutes. This is an ideal scenario for Coach Oku Udadu, who might produce a little wry smile with just 2 minutes left for the first time in this encounter.
Yeah, Nae going to the free throw line for the first time in this game. Can he put more pressure on AS Douanes?
The first one's good.
The first one is good. It's an 11-point game. Drama here in the BK Arena.
Drama, we love the drama. And the first shot's good, the second one isn't. That's his first point on this encounter. Alkali and Dor racing, chasing. Of course, if they foul, they'll go to the free throw line as well. AS Douanes. Thomas, shot clock down. Oh, Rattles comes back out. And it's possession back. Oh, there's a push. And we're going straight up to the free throw line once again.
Wow.
Stop the clock, 1:44, so that's 2 plays. Now it's all about the sharp shooting from the charity line.
It is indeed about the charity line as Ibrahima Thomas takes a break and will be replaced by Mike Fofana, the
Yeah.
Ivorian.
Oh, well, what has he done before? Is he a BB magician?
Yes, apparently.
A buzzer-beating magician. First one's good. Could they come to below 10 points for the first time since yesteryear?
Yes, and it's great for the spirit of the Nigerian champions. Ophir really having a great game here tonight against AS Douanes.
AS Douanes try to take as much time off the clock as possible if they can, because there is still a slither of hope for the Rivers Hoopers in this final 1:30.
Yeah, where are your floor managers? Don't foul, just hustle, and don't let them score. Comes back out, shot clock down to 5. There's Fofana, he's a little bit off. It's been made safe. They have possession. Here they go. And that's taken up. Anaye gets the ball out. Nicely done. Oh, there's a good rebound. Oh, and it goes in. Johnson Anaye doing the damage.
Big bucket there from Anaye, but also the effort from Victor Mohamed. He played for the Kwara Falcons last season and just getting his first minutes here in the playoffs in Kigali. And what a way to do that. Well, you say game on, it is game on. 7-point game here with 1 minute, 14 seconds to play.
Jean-Jacques Boissy and Haruna come back in for the AS Douanes team from the bench of Pabigay.
Yeah, when you've got finishers on the floor now, you know, guys who have got the experience to hit big buckets at key moments. They've done it before. Haruna, he's unchallenged. Oh, it's been made safe, but is there a push?
There is a foul.
It's the other end. It's at the other end. There's a push, and it's on one of the Hoopers players, and I think it's Haruna, right?
Ocharobia will pick up the foul.
5 fouls for him, and he's out. Well, well, well. And that's the end of his bout, and, well, 1 minute and 1 second remaining. Stop the clock, the ideal scenario. Coco is the player. We'll get to see the replay in a moment just to understand maybe, you know, what happened there, but Ocharobia, Will Perry, 2 players who have been fouled out. This is to bring it down. You're going to hear it, right? Yes, 5 points if he can score. This is the first.
He doesn't score, but there is so much support on the Rivers Hoopers bench with Will Perry and Divine AK just encouraging their teammates.
Well, the second's good anyway, so 6 points. What's that, 2-3? 2-3 points.
Adama Diakite comes back in carrying that little bit of a niggle as well. Just tell you how much pressure there is on the floor.
Yeah, that's it. So you've got to, there's no press here. You would have thought that maybe they would put a little bit of pressure just to enable the clock to stop potentially. Oh, it comes back out, Diakite with the rebound. Nicely done. Get 14 seconds back on the shot clock. Slowing it down for Fana. Haruna around the outside. Goes on a little, oh, get out of there. That is just bombastic. 2 players down, back up on their feet. It's been set up. Oh, and it's in! How about that? Anaye with another pair of points, and we are going down to the wire. It's a 4-point game, 20 seconds.
Massive there from Anaye. 4 quick points to bring back the Rivers Hoopers in this game. It's 12 seconds to play. Can AS Douanes stay calm and get that victory? Or will the Rivers Hoopers continue to ike them?
Look at that from Coco, and wonderful Anaye. Great pass there into his path, and beautifully done just to give him the chance to score an important point there. Victor Mohamed Damilola. But they go to the free throw line, but that's stopped the clock at least. But it's might be too little, too late. We never know. But I think that what we need to say is that they have come back from trailing by, I think the biggest lead was 23 points.
Unreal.
And that is just incredible. Fofana gets the score. We know that he knows how to score. There's a timeout that's being called, I think, logically, 9.5 seconds. But everybody can just say, wow, this is the Hoopers are back. They may have left it a little bit late, but they're back.
It is a great fight there from the Nigerian side, and that is really the style of play that Coach Ogo can have this Rivers Hoopers team playing at. He's very positive coach. He wants them to play and leave everything that they have on the floor, and they've done exactly that in this last quarter.
I just want to say, I think that the officials done a fantastic job today, you know, in both of the games.
Yeah, talking about the officials, crew chief Hortensia Sanchez Carizales from Mexico, Wael Ibrahim Mostafa from Egypt, and Amir Taboubi from Tunisia.
Is coming back onto the floor, the Rivers Hoopers. What they can, they've showed mettle, they've showed cohesion, and they've showed grit to just get themselves back into this scenario. Q, very quickly.
Very quickly, there's a lot of belief on the bench, and they've talked about strategically what they're going to try and do. There may be 2 options. They'll attack the rim, or they'll find a wide open shot on the 3-point line quickly.
Have to get a 3. It's, you know, there's no question about it. They've got to get a 3. Wilkins has been super hard hitting it, but he's not on the floor at the moment. Anaye gets the ball up. There's a long-range shot going in. It doesn't fall. Back out, an opportunity. Oh, it goes over the top. Listen, You've got to tip your hat to the Rivers Hoopers for turning it into a game when it was completely lost. 23 down, and they lose by 6 points. But it was so close at the end. Brilliant stuff. The final score, Rivers Hoopers 57, AS Douanes 63. How insane was that, Usher?
Absolutely insane, but AS Douanes, they'll be pleased with the way they started this game. That 9-2 lead very early on in the first 5 minutes, but also finishing with an 11-point lead in the first quarter gave them the platform and foundation to stay alive in this game. Otherwise, things could have gone south for them.
Well, listen, you know, it basically means that the Rivers Hoopers will take on Petro de Luanda and AS Douanes. Now, AS Douanes will take on Petro de Luanda. Rivers Hoopers will play US Monastir. That is the battle that will take place. So, 2 wonderful encounters, and we'll get to hear from Abdullahi Haruna in a second. Top scorer across the boards with 16 points, key scores, key moments, and he'll be speaking